P2H. DZ Denizen back at it again. Here to remind you to lie, cheat, and steal, because somebody has to win. And it should be you. Good evening. This is indeed a 7 p.m. broadcast. Live on Twitch. September 21st, 2018. It is technically 7:06 right now. Because, I'm always late. But that's beside the point. Let's stay focused here. Main point is, I really would like to put out all of the builds that we have for, the wall, for the sniper squad. Just, I want to have them all out there because we're going to have an influx of new subs. Thanks to Wizzy. Thank you, Wizzy. Thank you, new subs. Welcome, you schmucks. I'm glad to have you here. I am looking forward to showing you a different side of the game, perhaps. One that you're not usually accustomed to seeing. And I do, in fact, plan on immediately destroying or changing all the builds that I show you, as I already have the Lone Star. That Lone Star build video is already out of date with what I'm already using. It literally, I don't stop moving and changing things. I'm always testing, poking, prodding.
Now leaving the safe
so,
area.
things happen. I think last time I did this, I actually preferred that, and I think we're gonna go back. You know what? Let's stick with the roly-polies. I want us to keep practicing that. They're very aggressive.
Let's do this.
Very aggro. But they possibly buy me some time. Something along those lines. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the roly-polies. Not sure. But I'm going to redo the Deadeye video in a slightly nicer fashion this time, so that you can actually see the Deadeye damage. And two, I wish to do the final measure Wonderwall video, but I feel like I've already done that with the cover mechanics video. It's kind of iffy. Kinda. We'll see. I'll do both, I think. I'll do one tonight and then one tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But I do believe I owe not only the regular viewers, but the new schmucks coming in an explanation of what I use and how I use it, and the methodology going into it. And then perhaps we can invite them out to a one of our dream workshops. I haven't done one on YouTube in so long. I haven't had any good dreams lately. I've just been hard grinding these old ones. I mean, it's been fruitful. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel, sour at all about it, but it's It's more of practical application stuff as of late, instead of, you know,
Hey, you want to see this stuff?
deriving new
We're done here.
methods or build ideas. You get what I'm saying. But I don't think we necessarily have to do that. Maybe the Dream Workshop can be when we're, you know, retrofitting this Lone Star at a later date for maybe from this firearms methods to perhaps a stamina or electronics based deal. Because I have had ideas. I need to see what I can roll on that sawn off, because it's going to influence what I want to do with this build. And I had a long, drawn-out discussion with someone on one of Wizzy's videos, particularly the sniper one, recently released. We were debating Deadeye and the usefulness of the Devil's Heel. Long thread. A good 20-30 comments worth of us back and forth. It was nice. It was a nice have a conversation with someone who doesn't necessarily agree with you. I like that. I like having people who challenge my viewpoint. We got off on the wrong foot, though, initially. He was, once we got back on track and actually started talking mechanics, it was, productive. We got to share experiences and, knowledge. Oh, wait a minute. Are they going through the tunnel? Uh-oh. I want to try this firepower Lone Star a little bit longer. I don't want to just strip myself of it immediately after one night. I feel like it's a little presumptuous of me.
Hey, you're gonna need this.
We could,
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
let's see. Are they really gonna pop up there? I may have to stick to this checkpoint. I see 6 is pretty wild right now. 6 and 7. Dank Memes is out here, so at least there's a squad somewhere. Alright, so someone's farming this. Okay. So we moved from the tunnel over to the depot. Admittedly, I'm not that big a fan right now of just the prepared and then into the meticulous sustained LMGs. Not really feeling it. I miss Predatory, which is at 5k stamina. I have felt the effects of its absence. Oh no, accusations already. I am quite tired though. I will give you guys fair warning. I do not plan on doing more than the 2 hours today. So I may just find someone to hang out with. Footlong. Is no one going to extract? Oh, there we go. Took them long enough. We'll hang back. So, how do I do this? So we got Deadly prepared. Got the balls. You know what? I don't like this one. Get rid of that. Because I don't really get an opportunity to use that. Headshot pulse, I guess. Bring the 12% in. Yeah. Probably. I think that's the move. I think that's the move to make. Up the balls. So we're prepared, we're deadly. We got sustained on the other for dealing with NPCs.
Extraction of cargo now in progress.
And me. Yeah.
Seconds till extraction complete. Extraction cannot proceed. Rogue agents have compromised the op.
Hell yeah.
One on top. Up top.
Yeah, I see him. I'm gonna go climb up the other side. I was able
Oh,
to
shit.
block for him.
Yeah, watch out. He's running Lone Star with dual Cassidy's. Don't let him.
We shouldn't kill Jay. You don't need to go.
Don't kill him.
Yeah. Just leave him be.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Nico.
He's one of our friends.
Okay.
I was just
Nico
dicking around.
is-
I didn't know who was up here. I was like, fuck it, I saw some rogues. I'm like, yo, somebody to fucking kill.
I don't understand. I'm still going to kill that guy. He comes back over. You're supposed to shoot your friends? If you can't shoot your friends, then who are you supposed to shoot in this game? I don't understand the logic. I'm gonna green for these guys. Well, somehow we got manhunt south of us somewhere.
Oh yeah, we could run this timer off and go get that then.
They're way down there. We need to get to the point.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
All it takes
Yeah,
is a
timer's down.
checkpoint.
Yeah, checkpoint fast travel.
Funna bustin' up. See, I I don't agree with these guys
Now
and
entering
their
a
choice to
contaminated
not
area.
shoot their friend with a double Cassidy. I'm not of the school of
Leaving
thought
contaminated
that
area.
you should preserve friendships outside of the squad or even within the squad. I feel like that makes the squad weak and vulnerable. If you're not competitive, at least amongst other squads and other players outside of the squad, you know, treat them as serious threats. All you're doing is setting yourself up for failure later. It's unwise.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated
But I'm not
area.
running this squad. I am just a guest. So I'm not gonna make any statements to them.
Exiting the contaminated
I
area.
figured I would share my thoughts to you schmoes, you schmucks in the chat.
Shit, it's over already.
Because,
Damn.
you know, I have my reservations about this squad already because
Oh, yeah.
of that. I know that people value their friends and
indicate this
all
area
that,
is
but
safe.
all I see is weakness.
Stupid. Over here.
I see vulnerabilities. It's a problem. See, when I do my clan eventually in Division 2, I want them to be truly ruthless. There's a reason I have that ruthless badge behind my name. I really think that
Incoming supply drops. Calibrating landing zone coordinates.
Transmission
if you
jammed.
want
Proximity coverage only.
your team to be the
Backup
best,
activated.
you
System
should
rebooted.
be keeping each other in check,
Now entering
on your
dog
toes. Be cooperative, but
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
there are rules that everyone should be aware of.
Oh, see no. On the road?
Rules that, if they're broken, endanger the squad. And should be treated seriously. You know, people, you know, they like to share with you what they've just picked up. You know, they're excited about it. They're like, ooh, I found this item or that item, and it's amazing, and it's a god roll this or a this type of that. And it's like, sure, I could have in my chat tab, I could probably see what you just picked up. I wouldn't know details, but I would know what you picked up. But even still, if you're in the voice chat, forgiven that if you're in the Discord or whatever, but if you're in the game chat doing an all call to anyone in proximity, you may as well be telling any rogue nearby that they need to hit us at the next extraction. You know, I feel like there's this disconnect for some reason. People think it's okay or it's safe to explain what is in their contamination bag as if it's already theirs, when the reality is
Agent, I am inbound
none of
on
it's
your
yours
position.
until you get it out of here. And it's those very same people who get pissed when they lose that stuff too. They're like, that was mine. And it's like, you found it. To say it's yours though?
You
That's
got a
not how that
bird
works.
inbound
That's
on
not
your
the mechanic.
position.
You discovered.
Commencing package extraction.
Claim doesn't happen until the helicopter leaves. Yeah, sort that out on your own. Fix those feels.
new agent has joined your team.
Yeah, see, I even tagged that,
Cigarettes.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
The cigarettes. Hey, what's up? Well. DZ9 extraction.
Nearby drop site secured by another agent.
Checkpoint is just north of us right here. I'm going with Shin. That's my little spiel on teamwork and how and how it should be enforced. Might be a little draconian, a little odd. The competition's
Yeah,
good.
Shane, yesterday I was running the, running my shield to end the night, and, they kept saying I was using the shield glitch.
Exiting dark
What
zone.
it was is I'd pop a tack link on them. I'm like, are you that dense?
I think the money is the way I run my team is apt for the way this game is themed. You know, competition.
Transmissions
And this
jammed.
is
Proximity
based
coverage
on
only.
dollar flu. It's kind
Backup
of a
activated. System rebooted.
capitalistic crisis. Lots of business and capitalist
C2.
issues. Let's call them. Here we go. You want me to proc you?
I'll circle around behind the.
Alert. A member of your team has disavowed division affiliation. Your team will be monitored. Supply drops will expire in 30 seconds.
I didn't put anything on. Ah.
Close.
Supply drops have been terminated.
Blue now. Use that.
I'm like, where'd the other guy go?
Dun, dun,
Or
dun, dun,
you
dun.
guys
There
get
were
it
2 or 3. We got 2. I don't know if there's any more than that.
Okay.
The one got
Well.
off pretty quick.
Damn. Well, dang, old dang.
Depot went down in DZ8.
That's okay, we'll have some fun anyways.
Savage. Savage.
Confirmed. Rogue status. no longer active.
Oh, I'm no longer rogue. I tried so hard just to lose it all. I got one.
Those other two guys just ran back.
Oh, they're back? Where are they? I'll get them. It's okay, I'll liven it up. I'll go solo. You guys stay together. Or maybe I'll join them.
Warning. You disavow the division and are marked as rogue. Warning. Rogue protocol has been activated for a nearby agent.
I didn't make it out alive. Oh, the tack link. Ooh, counter tack link. Ooh. Ooh. They're going down. Oh no. Straight line running. Ooh, he punched him. He gave him the elbow drop. That dude was going down and he bowed him. Hell yeah. I'm into it.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
I got what you
That's
need.
what I wanted to see.
You are now entering a safe area.
Yeah, the other build is a lot more of a solo build. This one is, how should we say it, lacking.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
I think if we kept some of the changes I've made and just went back to the previous balance, we'd still be better than what we were.
Gastric distress, psychiatric disorder, cancer, coma, and death.
Oh, lady. Sounds rough.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as
Fell
rogue.
down.
Warning. An agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Another rogue over here shooting at me.
Finish the job. What up, Jay? No, I'm not fighting you. I thought we were not doing the road thing. Oh, see? I was set up for failure. See? You shoot rogues. And you shoot non-squad members. I was told to trust. Never trust. Always kill. Lesson learned, chat. Back to the old ways.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
We're doing it my way.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Ain't no other way to do it. You can't. You can't.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Gonna do it my way. Yes. Check this one out too. Cover to cover. I'm gonna go over there too. You pop, lock, and drop it.
Area secure.
Almost. Hey, Syndictive. I am working on it. I am slightly outnumbered. But,
Hey, you want to see this stuff or not?
if I get them at
Now entering a
range,
safe
I can
area.
down all of them. But I keep trying to do my, old shield maneuver. Because if I get them with the taser and get a berserk proc, that's one down. That's easy one down.
Warning. You
But
are
I
now
don't
leaving the
think
safe
that's necessarily the smart move. I feel like I should force them to push on me. I think that's the play, right? Oh, hold on. Because I got this prepared Big Al now, right? Prepared deadly. And Buster, does that thing hit? Ugh. But, it's an issue. I need to get in there to be somebody. Oh no, they're wiped already. Oh no.
No more manhunts. No.
Oh no. Beep. Shield up. Gonna do it my way.
Warning. You have disavowed the division. Dispatch from OnTwitch Road.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, I had it. I just goofed. I goofed when I had him tased. All I needed were headshots. Could have had one and just slid down the
Good
rope.
effort, good job. Good effort, good job. Good effort, good job.
I just gotta do it a little bit better.
You
A
have
little
to go
bit
rogue,
better.
you idiot.
Minor adjustments. What I want to do is I want to take him down that hallway. You know the hallway I'm talking about. That little Tetris piece.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
The little Z. Contaminated hallway there. Right over there. That's the one I want to take him down. Take him to Funky Town. Ooh, he's not paying attention. Ooh, he's not paying attention. Ooh, it's Sargozi. Ooh, it's the other one. Ooh, he's not paying attention.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Ah, ooh. Ooh, I snuck one. Ooh, that's a shield. All you gotta do is run. You can hear him. You can hear him. He's gotta. Oh, he gotta put away his shield. Gotta put it away. Gotta run. Gotta burn those calories. Oh no. Oh no, the fatal flaw of a D3. The weakness. Let's take him to over here. Oh. Alright, I need an open spot for my LMG to hit, and I need the taser to hit. So, taser. LMG. Oh, they went around? Oh, they went around. Oh, you schmuck. I'm gonna go south then if you're gonna make that right turn, buddy. Tried going around. What a jerk. Went around my taser. I want to use this build with the sniper squad. I feel like this build would do well as a suppressor unit, as a semi-tanky fight around the 40 to within 30 meter mark, as an anti-blue, because that's what this is. Lone Star is an anti-blue build, right? It's like little mini tac links. And I feel like if I was gonna make any change to that sniper squad, a Lone Star that can deal damage at those prepared distances and counter blues, it's those blue pushes that are really problematic for the sniper squad. So I would think a Lone Star would be fantastic. Lone Star is the way to fix that sniper squad. So it would be a tactician for heal and pulse. It would be 2 Deadeyes for ease of sniping. And then the Lone Star for suppression and for counter blue.
It's about D3 up here. I can't really shoot anything until you get up here.
It'd be solid. It'd be solid pickup. Look at all these dudes up here. Psych, I think I'm gonna...
So you want Lone Star versus Lone Star, bro? See who wins? That'd be kind of fun.
Oh. I'm gonna... right over there. And then we're gonna...
Warning. You've disavowed the mission. This
Alright,
action will
proc,
mark you as
cover to
rogue.
cover. Let's see if they come. Jump it! Just jump it! Louder! Jump it! Ooh! Oh boy, turret's down. Here they come. Gotta play the flavor. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Where is he? Back and left. This dude just spends his whole time avoiding my turrets. Really won't give me an opportunity. I bet he's a firepower Lone Star too. That's the whole reason he won't go at it. That's definitely firepower. Yeah, dude, stay back there. Leave you in the dust. Oh, he's coming around the other side. Hey.
Understood, sir. Engaging hostile. Contact.
Let's see if he wants to play through the NPCs. Who the fuck are you? No shots in the back, interesting. He's got these straight lines of sight, he won't do it because he needs to get in close. And my rogue timer's out, there you go.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active. Warning. You've disavowed a vision and unlocked its
Not
rogue.
interested, huh? Go figure. Lone Star don't want to fight. Or rather, the Nomad. Nomad don't want to fight the Lone Star. Because he'd get burned.
It's over. Give it up. Damn it.
It's a sniper. What are you doing? Spinning around. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get the manhunts then.
You can do this. Get away!
I still think one is none is still
Rogue status
probably
no
something
longer
I should
active.
go for on this, but because I haven't invested any skill power, like I understand that even if I have skill power, I have a paper mache shield, but it's the difference between like 3 bullets and like 7 to 10 bullets. Like, it'll buy you some time. Like, I'll be able to put it away and take some hits if I wanted to. Like, I could protect the foe shield if it had just even a little bit of health. But as is, like, it doesn't work. Like, I have to be the non-target.
I'm seeing indications of a manhunt in your vicinity.
This is what I'm saying about the queer. That's why I'm not going rogue.
Rogue agent down.
I stopped going rogue on them again just because of this shit, dude. Because like, they all just sit in the fucking checkpoint.
Oh, listen to him. Listen to him whine. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? I went rogue and it was hard. I went rogue and it was hard. It's not as easy as it used to be. Okay. Yeah, I know, you guys don't have your strikers anymore giving you infinite amounts of damage and health regen. Now you have to have a healer. Now you have to play as a squad. Now you have to play tactically. Oh, it's hard.
Attention. Leaving Dark Zone. You are now entering a safe area.
Oh no.
Transmissions jammed.
Tears in the
Proximity
rain.
coverage only. Backup activated.
There's
System
too many
rebooted.
rogue police.
Warning. You are exiting the
That's
safe
what I was saying
area.
earlier. I was like, you know what, on the weekends, I give up going rogue on the weekends, bro. Because it's like there's 30, 40 people just sitting in the checkpoint. It's kind of stupid.
I want to do one you right now, and I will have no problem with it.
So what are you running, strike?
Yeah.
Shh, 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 don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Let's see if we can bring some people away from the checkpoint. Oh, come on. Let's do something. There we go. We got one. Ooh, he's coming. Ooh, he's coming. He wants a fight. Hey, buddy. No, I'm dragging him away from the checkpoint. I'm helping. Stop it, shark. I'm here to help.
Oh shit.
I can't believe he bought that. I'd shoot him just as fast. Uh-oh, like,
Warning. Rogue protocol has been activated for a nearby agent.
And a hop, and a heal, and a grenade, and a reload, and a run. Ew. Increase the range. Listen for your taser. Give him the business. Huh. Alright, here comes something. I see a threat marker. No? Oh, they killed Shark. Oh, they're clapping on him. No. Maybe I should hide in the dumpster. I only have 10 seconds. Crouch. Yes.
Confirmed. Rogue
Yes.
status no longer active.
Level 1. Number 1. Yes. Progress. Now we need a level 2. Step by step. We're gonna make it to manhunt. Don't do that. I'm hiding. C2C. Blind fire. Oh, Zerk. Bonus 4. A reload without reloading. Oh, there's the bonus 6 berserk. Oh, Lone Star, you're just so good.
Warning.
Oh, maybe we're not down
Hostiles
there.
detected.
Now, where'd the mob go? Where'd the rogue police go? Just needed medkits. Oh god! I just wanted your medkits. Give me your medkits. Okay. What you got left? Ooh, I got a certain rock. Yeah, you got nowhere to go. I'm coming to get that ass. Blind fire. Change guns. Blind fire. What are you? Shut up. Ooh, there's a rope. Ooh, there's a rope.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
I've got plenty of medkits now. We're going to the rope. I know it's a long run. I know it's a long shot, but we're gonna make it to that rope. I believe in these feet, in this distance, I can make it. 0.4 kilometers. Nice things about this build. 1, not having to reload. Belt-fed magazines. Fuck yeah, dude. Very nice. I hate reloads that take long times. Then I don't have to waste my holster for reload speed. I can actually use it for crit chance. That's sick. And then I don't have to waste the talent on Swift. Also sick. Number 2, Berserk. Oh, yes, 30% damage is cool, but you should see what 30% RPMs does to a big owl that has a heavy spring mag on it. Are you talking about 1400 RPMs? Yes, I am talking about 1400 RPMs. That shit is crazy. Put a loud vent brake on it. You will make people shit their pants. Three, that cover shooter nonsense. You don't even have to hit anybody. You build those stacks. It's like Striker, but you don't actually hit anything and you still get damage. Fuck yeah. So it's like the old Striker. So if you miss your old Striker, just run Big Alejandro on Lone Star. It's perfect for you. It's the same difference.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Where are these guys? Turret out. Find them, Sparky.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Where are you?
Warning. You've disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
I'm gonna go for the road. Did I do it? I might have done it. Hell yeah, brothers!
No longer secure.
Give me this! Give me this! Oh god! Oh shit! Oh god! Oh! Who's coming for me? Where are they coming from? He's cover to cover. There's a Striker. Yes, that Dooge and Weave. Yes. That is a firepower Striker. That is a shield. Alright, so what we'll do, use this right there. We'll hang out right here. Drill drill, baby drill. He is actually harmed quite badly. Oh wow, what the fuck? What kind of shield was that? Uh-oh. Jeez. Got a proc. Smoke on the water. I don't have my proc anymore. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, take that aggro for me. Oh. It's a nomad. So sad. What are they planning to do?
Contamination event detected below street level. A rogue agent has been neutralized.
Cool.
Contamination level rising below street level.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna run into this other player and these other players. Oh, there's so many players. Oh! Why are there so many players? Oh yeah, that's because everyone is here. I should have jumped in the hole. That would have been a wiser choice. Be one with the hole. I want to take this Lone Star down into the tunnel and take the whole Rogue Police squad down there and see if they can take me on in the tunnel. I want to see that. Is none of them are running anything that has a substantial amount of range. I think I would make them do that little hop over the barrier in basement. I think I can down
Contamination level critical
the
below
most
street level.
of them. And if I do it with the turret.
I got
I have
stuff
the
that'll
turret there.
save your life.
Is there a difference in the amount of time that these are out? No. Is there? Yes. Lifetime. Yes. Okay. Do the fire turret. I believe a fire turret has a longer lifetime. Yep. Okay. Game plan. No, this is not how you do it.
Look at him run. Shield is gone, stupid.
Oh, are they killing each other? I was gonna go rogue.
Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Uh-oh. There goes Jay. Jay's the one with the Cassidy. all you gotta do when you have this much damage is make anybody do any sort of jump or any sort of physical action.
Hang around.
Oops. I can't shoot for some reason. Help? There it goes. There it goes. And his shotgun wasn't shooting, dude. Help. I was like, hey, shotgun. You should, please. That was an interesting something. Clickety click and no shoot gun. I'm somewhat concerned about that. I have concerns. Not gonna lie, I have concerns.
Confirmed. Rogue
That
status
is
no
not
longer
what you
active.
want your shotgun to do.
Now entering a safe area.
So I had him like dead to rights on that wall shot. I had my shield up on the wall. I had 2 hits right in the chest right there. And
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
wasn't like it had to reload. Then it still wouldn't shoot like after they knocked it down. That was also a problematic thing for me. It's not how that was supposed to go down. Very, very troubling. Makes me wonder if there's more issues with the shields now than there were before.
Alert. Incoming supply drops detected.
I know they weakened them. Weakened them a lot. Which is why I stopped running them. But I now have a responsive option. When they get too close. But if there's some sort of glitch when the shield explodes really early, or something like that, I may have to reconsider the shield as an option, given in responsive range. It still means I can use the sawn-off. Sawn-off's fantastic on Lone Star. Still can do that. But ballistic shield might be out of the question, which is very sad for me. I did enjoy bringing it back. I like the damage buff. I like the idea of it. The thing is, it doesn't act like a shield, right? It's not even a faux shield, really. It's, you know, paper mache. Faux shields still absorbed damage back in the day. Because that's what the original boom tube was. It was a faux shield. It wasn't. A real shield would last like a D3 does now. But the faux shield was essentially like half or less as far as the durability of a D3. But it would do way more damage. But there's none of that right now. Because they strip you of your shield capabilities. Especially Assault Shield. Assault Shield takes so much skill power to have at max health now. It kind of defeats the purpose of having an Assault Shield, because it's supposed to be damage buff, but when you waste so many points in skill power, you don't really have any firepower left over.
Confirmed. Area has been secured. Warning. You've disavowed a division
Still
and
a threat
unmarked as
up there.
rogue.
Still there.
Run while you still can.
Big jump.
You're actually the worst rogue player around.
Nope, I didn't medkit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up on the shield. Makes me sad.
Has been eliminated. Scanning for additional.
I wanted it so bad. Or maybe I can still use it, but use it on walls. Use cover. Hit them as they turn the cover. I didn't place that turret very well either. I needed it on the corner. I didn't need it out in the open.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
You need to look at this.
Still want this shield to work. I still want to try. Where's the threat?
Warning. Your division affiliation has been
Somebody's
disavowed.
nearby.
You are now marked as rogue.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Ooh, no, don't be like that.
Incoming.
Oh no! My turret didn't hit him at all. I'm starting to see why I was using the taser turret instead of that thing. So the range is better. Let's go back to the balls. I want to try the balls. I don't think I've experienced the balls enough.
Confirmed. Rogue status
The
no longer
balls
active.
can give me a little bit more range. If I'm going to use a prepared build, you know what I mean?
30.
Give me a little something, something. Also, this thing might not be very good solo, seeing as it's firearms. It's heavy on the firearms. It's not very tanky at all.
Update. Supply drops have expired.
Anybody nearby?
Warning.
Hello?
You've disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
Anybody close? There. There they go. Oh no. What's that? Slow them down a little bit. Give myself some room. PCs. All I know, I'm so lost without you. Okay. They're already jumping down. Take them this way. Back this way. No. That was bad on their end. Ooh, I downed one. Should have blind fired. Then popped balls. Got one down this time. Thinking you start the fight by proccing the balls from behind cover. They either shoot at the balls or they shoot at you. If they choose to shoot at you, you go back into the cover. Let the balls go out.
No longer active.
Then you wait for the balls to hit them, right? I think that's the move. I think that's the move. It's the balls.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Player threat on the other side of that. I'll tell you what, I don't have much experience with these balls. I don't have much ball handling experience. It's like I'm trying to get my grips with it.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
There they go.
Warning. You've disavowed the division and are marked as rogue.
Let me see. No, not there. Where did they go? All out of love. I feel so bad. I felt so good about bringing the shield back aboard, and now I don't feel as good. Oh, hell. That did not... Poncho, I think you lied to me. That dude did not stumble at all. There was no stumbling. John Wick didn't, and not a single stumble out of that guy from the balls. Not a one. That guy did not stumble. I don't think I do enough damage with the balls to stumble anybody. I think there may be a damage amount you have to do to make the balls stumble people.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer
I
active.
sure as shit did not stumble that guy. Knew there was a reason I wasn't using him. Balls. Self-preserved isn't very good. Headshot. No, that's not even. No. That Warlord goes. So I don't like you, Seeker Mines. You don't work for me. Like, it's tasers or nothing when it comes to, getting the shock value and landing those hits. I didn't get any stumble out of this thing. Made me very sad. I just want to see him shake, rattle, and roll, you know what I mean? Just want to see him stumble from those roly-polies. So when they don't, it makes me just, oh, sad. So sad. So I'll just keep using the range strategy that I was using before, but I also think I'm going to have to get rid of this shield.
Come on back if you like how it works.
Unless I want to invest in skill power, right? There's this shield here. This one maxes out at about 1 million, which is what, half of the usual, right? D3 goes up to like 2.3 or 2 million, yeah, 2.3 million. I think is usually what D3s do. This guy does about like 9 something, if I remember right. Like 930 something. So I could conceivably run this thing, take 15% off, run some skill power mods, make it last a little longer. I don't feel like I'm doing as much with the shield, and not as much as I'd like to do with it when they roll up on me, right? Like, the damage is there, sure. There's just so much more that could happen. Like, the survivability, when you take off 1,000 stamina, when you go from 5 to 4, like, that's the barrier between, like, your average health and your glass cannon territory now.
Proximity coverage.
Is how I feel about it.
Backup activated. System rebooted.
Like, once you hit 8k anything, that's your dominant stat. That's where you decide you're a DPS or you're a tank or you're a support. But the sub stat is like usually 5 something. And it's still decent. It's not great, but it counts. And then you go below 5, you go into the 4s, and you're like, man, well, now you may as well be at 3, right? That's... like, what are you even doing?
15 seconds.
Ugh. That didn't work either. See, maybe I had something at 8. At the 8.5. Predatory might be more important than I gave it credit for. Between Predatory and Vicious. Because Vicious is 10% crit chance, so that instantly took me up to 38% crit chance. And then another pulse would take you up to 40. Now, that's pretty significant. Your DPS is still high because of that. You know, I'm at 30 with a, you know, a pulse here, and it just doesn't feel like
Readings indicate this area is safe.
It doesn't feel the same, you know? It doesn't feel good. I'm not getting the same
Warning. Now
results.
exiting the safe area.
Like, maybe I can't use... Maybe I can't use the crowd controls. Maybe I have to use the pulse cover, the conceal. I have to have that pulse or else I don't do enough damage, and now I'm stuck in the 20s. I have to bring it up to the 30s, the 40s. Otherwise, I'm hosed. Damage difference is too great. Getting a feel for the build. It's taken me a minute. Plus, you know, the secondary gun no longer has a damage buff on it. It's all support stuff. So, like, you know, I don't... Maybe that's a mistake, too, in itself.
Look out. We have a manhunt active in your vicinity.
Close. Get that defense bonus. Oh, they procced tackling because they had nothing left. I did not have my tactical advance procced. I think if I have my tac advance procced, it will make the difference. Get stuck there. Nope. Nope, I'm gonna go and try and cut them off up here. So, proc the Berserk before you do the tac advance. Be on cover though, so that when you do the tac advance, you also get the smart cover. So you have, the combo then becomes Lone Star stacks. Or it becomes, what is it? Cover shooter stacks, plus, the cover-to-cover bonus, plus the, what would it be? Oh boy. I'm trying to do all the math in my head right now while I'm chasing these guys down. Probably should have went one more street up. Plus the 30% on Berserk, that's right. Yeah, I think they got it because there's no one stopping him.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
Yeah. Too late. I was not involved. I
Leaving
couldn't do it.
contaminated area.
So what you do is you proc Berserk. You get your Berserk proc. And when it does the reload, the automatic reload, do the cover to cover, you'll end up with, you'll see them proc now. So there's the tac advance, that goes first. So that's gone now. And then the thing next to it is steady hands. That's 10 seconds of stability. So that combined with the Berserk proc should account for enough. Let me see, who's out here?
Warning. You've disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
All I do. Where are you? Out west. Are they all sitting at the, oh. There you go. Ooh, there you go. Push, baby, push. Alright. Still coming? Doesn't feel like it.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Where are they now? Where'd they go? Oh, there's just the one down there. Never mind, that's not him. Take me to your leader. Where they at? Where'd they go? I just want to try this a few more times. I'm trying to get an idea of what I want to do with this. So, along with the idea that the Berserk needs to burn them quickly, there's also this idea that the Berserk and the LMG, it takes too long no matter what to successfully down anybody in comparison to other guns and gear sets. By design, it's supposed to be a stamina gear set, perhaps?
Transmissions jammed. Proximity
Perhaps,
coverage only.
perhaps.
Backup activated. System
I thought
rebooted.
about it. I was thinking of doing like a
Warning,
stamina
now entering
electronics
dark
setup. Solo thing is not working for me. I mean, the solo thing doesn't work for anybody in the Dark Zone, really. But the damage is just not there. It doesn't feel like it's there. Not getting what I want out of it.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Say that, but when I drill stuff like that, it feels alright.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Yeah, that spot.
disavowed a division and are marked as rogue.
Oh, wow. That was embarrassing. And good on him. I blew that hard. Versus Nomad, you need crowd control, so I need the taser. I don't really need the smart cover because I'm using the... Feels so out of whack.
Rogue status no longer active.
Am I really unable to do anything solo? I wonder. I feel like Vicious did a lot for damage. Predatory did a lot for sustain. Like it just did.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed.
Like, I feel like I'm not doing... Because Predatory is only good at 30 meters out. Like, I've hamstrung this build severely. Feels like, anyways. If I was to improve this build... How would I improve this build? Base boosts, right? I think that makes the most sense. Electronics instead of stamina, perhaps. Give up on the idea that we're going to be using something like sustain. Sustain's pointless at this health.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
I think having a little bit of electronics means that a first aid might actually heal us a little bit. I think the shield's worth giving up on so that I can have a smart cover. No, I don't think smart cover is worth it anymore. It's gonna be a heal and possibly the pulse, like just go full DPS. I may need the,
Attention. Hazard levels normal.
Need the smart covers still, right? And I may keep the shield if I have electronics still, right? May. Let's fiddle. Right? Let's dance with the devil, baby.
Don't be shy. You want it, I got it.
Hey, you don't got it. You don't got nothing I want. Schmuck.
Hey, come on back sometime.
Alright. Alright. Let's look it over. We're getting rid of stamina. Throwing it into electronics. There it is. Easy. Easy roll. Firearm, alright, well, let's figure out. So we're already maxed on this guy, right? 7.7. Do we want to push toward maxing out this guy? Like, that might be the thing to do. Get your electronics to the point, get your skill power to the point where that makes sense. So this,
Anything you're looking for?
let me see. So that Big Al won't work either. Do I have any other Big Al's? I have a Hungry Hog. Hey, prepared Hungry Hog. It's not what I'm looking for, though. Big Al in the storage is Predatory Swift, neither which I will be capable of running. All these are mostly stamina-based LMGs because that's kind of the backbone of the theory I had behind LMGs. But maybe if I do this... Maybe. Predatory was such a big deal.
Agent, let's talk.
I don't like prepared. Let's be real. Prepared kind of sucks for a number of reasons, but number one, let me show you. I'm clicking Big Al character. Look right here. This is a fucking thing that you can't fix either with a vert grip. This is why prepared doesn't really work on Big Alejandro. You really need an MG5 if you want to run a prepared LMG. And the thing is, there's other LMGs that have much further optimal range. Have you seen a Hungry Hog's optimal range? I think it's like 40 meters. 45 or something like that. So, just... Prepared just kind of blows. Oh, I need weapon kits. Shit.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
I got that box somewhere. Does that have weapon kits? I'll fix it later, I guess. Keep it. Vicious Deadly. By far the better of the two. Do I want the assault shield? Is that worth the electronics or the capped out here? No, we're not capped. I think that's at 6 something. So we're not even capped here yet. But I don't know, man. Interesting. Let's roll one of our firearms rolls. This guy. I want to see what more electronics does. Just real quick. Doop-a-doop-doop-a-doo. Oh, maybe that is the max. 650 is the max there. 770. Yeah, see, and the max for the assault shield is 650. We're still not at the max health for this fucking shield. And 650 is about a quarter of what you get on a fucking D3. So, like, even if I wanted to run a faux shield, like, I feel like it's this guy or nothing, right? It's gotta be this guy. And because that allows me to run a lower electronics. If I ran this guy, at least I would get heal back, I guess, but that's not really what we want. Have a little bit more damage. It's not the point. In the Assault Shield, you invest so much into a skill power that at the point where you max it out, you know, it's almost kind of pointless for this damage increase. It doesn't do the trick anymore. It's not what you want. So what does it say? 770 maxed out. So we'll take that roll that we just did. Put it towards stamina real quick. So I'm thinking if I make 5k stamina, 4k on the electronics here, like so. You see, this is maxed out. Okay. So we'll run that. Max shield. We'll have predatory again. We'll have vicious. Would it be a good test to run all the way up the electronics to have the assault shield and then test to see what happens? Oh, hey, James. Yeah, I'm planning, I'm conniving, I'm... kind of. Yeah, I mean, they're meant for just about anything. I mean, I mostly play Dark Zone and Skirmish, and occasionally Last Stand. I put up a build recently that I liked of this Lone Star, but I've already been fiddling with it because I wanted to... The reason I put up the build video at all was because I was going to start fiddling with it immediately. So I wanted to have a record of it. But I'm kind of letting the abilities and things guide the build again. And I miss Assault Shield, right? I miss this guy. I miss him dearly. Problem is, to max out Assault Shield, you have to roll like 3 of your gear pieces for electronics, or at least 2, right? So I rolled 2 of them for electronics. I gotta get... There's a decent roll. So there's an electronics roll. I have another roll somewhere else. There's the backpack. There's the mask. Yeah, mask. I'm up to almost 170 on the skill power. And the damn assault shield is still not capped. It's still 50k off. It's really disappointing. I think if I was going to be doing that, I'd have to run something useful for the team at that point, which would probably be Pulse. Probably Pulse. Because of the fact that I'm running an LMG. So I would be spraying at distance, pulse targets, and then when they get too close, jump off of the cover and use the shield that now can actually take a decent hit. But there's no way, like, this still sucks as far as shields. This doesn't block shit. I can't endorse any of it. This Bullet Queen. I threw a rock. Here it is. Man, they kick my ass every time without a team. I need... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna max this out. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the game plan right now. And then let the electronics and firearms and all that decide what I do from there. What does it mean when you have that high of an electronics and high of a skill power? What does it mean? What do you mean? Let's see. Do I want to keep firearms? I don't think I do. I think I want some stamina. So we'll do stamina, skill power. Yes. Yes. D3, give it to me. Give me your skill power, D3. Wah, 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 wah. Oops. Alright. So I got stamina, skill power. We should be nearing it. I think it's at like 75. Yeah, see, we're 30 off now. So maybe like 2 more. Wop, 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 wop. I need to get my... These guys. So what is this? Stamina, skill power. And then you go over here and you go, And you go into this guy and you go, oh, gimme, gimme. Over here and you go, yes, more of that. Good. Alright, so that's 180,000 skill power. We're max. Alright, cool. And if I take one off, that should take me off max. Alright, that does it. Okay, so we did it. We did the exact thing we needed to do. Mathed it out. Okay, so here we are. 6.5. So 6.5 for 5.5. Okay. Okay. What do I do with this? That's still a decent amount of firearms. Not gonna lie, decent amount of firearms. You need toughness to run a foe shield. But you lose so much on the firearms side, man. It hurts. It hurts so bad. There's nothing that makes up for it. Thinking. So what I can do, I will test this first. I have to. I need to put my best foot forward. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the other Big Al on. The other Big Al. We have to. it's gotta be done. I think it's in the inventory too. I'll go pull it out. Yeah. Yeah. Let's strip this guy. I think it sucks too that I didn't optimize this other big owl. I don't think I gave it too fair a shake being unoptimized at all. But them's the rules. Let me get rid of something real quick. You know what? You don't need 2 of these. Confirmed. Not necessary. Foliage green versus OD green. Let's get rid of the foliage. All right. So there's the predatory. My heals. My headshots. My rate of fire. Alright. Alright. Now we're gonna roll one of these firearms. Because we have to. Can I? Can I do that? Can I get away with that? Yes, I can. So firearms on the chest. We'll roll that. Stamina. Amina. Right? This makes sense. You know, I'll leave it there, that's fine. I just want to see what this looks like. Okay. Okay, this makes sense. This is what I want. So the problem is that the damage is now gone. Right? I don't have the... 3,000 firearms is missing. Minimally. Right? I had this thing up to 9k firearms. I think 8k was where we were happy, so I want to say, you know, 3k firearms is missing. In lieu of that, what we have now is electronics. We have skill power. What does the skill power allow us to do? Well, now we have a faux shield that lasts 3 times as long. Which it lasted no time, so now it's no time times 3. You see why I don't feel like it's a strong play? Like, I could have no electronics and have that shitty reactive targeting shield and still have the high firepower, right? Like, this thing caps out so much lower, and it has 120,000 more health. Like, I get that I'm gonna lose a little bit, right? It's fine. Is what we're gonna do. I feel like, I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but this 15% difference is not worth what's happening on my character sheet for firearms. The difference between 5,000 and 8,000% versus the 15% difference on the assault shield, I think the firearms is the bigger deal here. I think that's the deal breaker. You know, this here, it stops being worth it. When they nerfed this shield, they really just didn't give a flying fuck. You know? They really didn't. Like, this is the only thing that you can use, conceivably, if you're running, like, firearms and you want to bring some damage back in. Like, this is fucking dumb. The way this thing has such a poor reaction to, like, because they added the negative, they added the damage modifier to PvP, but they didn't accommodate the assault shield's reaction to skill power. So you have to go up to 180,000 just to max it out. And it still goes down in like 9 hits. Like, I could bump up the damage resist. I could. 30% still ain't gonna matter unless you're a D3. You know, shield's damage resist doesn't get high enough to counteract the PvP modifier. It just doesn't make sense. You know, these are literally like a quarter of the health of what the D3 runs at 9K. So I can't conceivably run this at all. I'm sorry, I'm reliving like the first 2 weeks of an update that killed all of my shield builds. I'm reliving all of it right now. Poncho, I blame you for this. So here's what we're gonna do. Now that we've justified not running Assault Shield, we've done it. We've done the math. We went through it. We went through the motions. We're gonna go back. Back. We're gonna go back to bring our firearms up. I may or may not just run these skill power mods to bump up the health of this guy right here all the way to max. Might, may not. We'll see. I have enough money to experiment. There's a good firearms roll. So now we're back to where we were before, the 853 in the video. Now, the difference between that one and this one being that we're using skill power mods. The skill power mods, they accommodate the shield a little bit more, right? We're now only 100k off from maximum shield capacity. And we have room for one more mod. I can find an electronics mod somewhere that does, you know, does the trick. It'll be electronics, skill power. None of them over there. Oh my god. Maybe this guy, electronics. It's not. No, that's not it. That's not it either. There it is. D3, of course. So D3's got it. Throw him on there. So there it is. I'm gonna throw it back on the D3. Boop. Yes. Now this is just nothing. The only skill power we're getting is from mods, right? We lost 5% crit hit chance. Now here we are. We are 1,000 off of max, or 10k or 100k off max. What happened? Wait, did I put the wrong one on there? No, I did put the right one on there. All right, cool. I guess. Yeah. If I really wanted to fix it, right, I could do another roll somewhere. I guess it would be the knee pads, but I want to keep the health. I guess I could do this guy too and lower my crit chance by 9 points. Oh boy. Main point is we bumped this shit up, right? Look how bad this is. This was at, what, 230? It only went up 100 off of 5 fucking... Oh my god. No. No. So, you know, this is your winner right here. This is the guy. This is the one. 76. I'm assuming that, yeah. Yep. This is like 100k for that. Alright. Alright. Well, I think that will make this slightly better. So where's your pulse at? Your pulse is still... Oh, it was still not good. It's kind of bad. So here's the thing that you decide when you're gonna take a pulse, or you're gonna take something like smart covers, conceal, or you're going to take precision. You go, hey, what do I get on my pulse? Is it over 12.5%? And if no, then pick anything other than pulse. Congratulations, you've made your build better. Just there you go. Alright. That is not the gun I want. Just deadly. I think, you know what? I think I rolled that one. It's this guy. I really do have to re-roll for... Damn. Swift is not good for, here, fun fact. Swift does not help you on Lone Star because you're not supposed to be reloading. Utilize that level 4. Never reload again. That 4 bonus is big. Means a lot. Use it. Shit. Alright. So, this is supposed to be red. But it ain't healing me no more. Maybe I can switch this guy. But you know, oh, it's just so Fuck. Fuck. I really need a new Big Owl. I've had so many Big Owls, and I still need more Big Owls. This is nutty to me. Because now I'm changing my methodology once again. I'm in need of Big Alejandros. Fucking crazy is that? Damn. Alright, well. Cool. I guess these are the two I'm gonna use. I'm gonna strip this guy. These mods on him for now. So I don't have predatory, which is gonna be awkward. I don't know. Unforgiving's cool now. What is cool now? One is none. I'm not gonna fiddle with one is none anymore. We need more cover to cover stuff working for us. I think that's good for now. So we're doing the shield and I guess the pulse. Not really, no. It's not good enough. As we agreed before. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Then you get to be the white woman. Go. Alright. Alright, this makes sense. This all makes sense. We're good now. The reason this, yep, this is all, yep, yep, yes sir. Yep, 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 that's right. This is still something. Alright, I think that's it. I think this is what it's supposed to be. It's what it's supposed to be. Okay. There it is. Two forms of pulse. I either get hit, pulse them. I shoot them, pulse them. All of them pulse them. Everybody's pulsing them. It's all good. 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 I don't think I have to do anything else to the build. I think it's done. The issue now is that the crit chance dropped by 5. It was at 28, so now it's down to 23. When you pulse them, you bring them back up to, what is it? You get to 12, so it's 25, 35 and a half. So 35 and a half is not good when 60 is the cap. So really, this build's going to rely a lot on having a tactician. Hint, hint, wink, wink. This is supposed to be on that sniper setup. Would be nice to have a group that had a nice pulse. What would be the change I would make if I had a nice pulse and they decided to run the counter pulse? I would run, not Trapper, I would run the cooldown assist smart cover. It doesn't last as long as the conceal smart cover, but it comes back quicker because it improves your cooldown. So that's fine. I wouldn't mind that. I might roll the what is it? Skill haste onto the chest again instead of having that health on kill, that 5%, because I'm clearly not going to be getting the kills again. It's going to be an issue of just trying to down people, much like the snipers do. But you know, you gotta try stuff. Gotta see what happens, what works for you. You never know. Oh, there's Viper. But let's put plan into practice, right? There's me on the far end being trash with my record. Good. No expectations. Drink this. Good, we got 2 pulses. You see the 2 pulses? Immediately switching over to this guy. I need to stay on the pulse shield because that is the shield that has the most health on it.
Yo, stay together. My guy P2H. What's up, my dude?
Hey, yo, what up? I hope my mic is working.
What up? It is, my boy. They're all pulse. Stay together. I'm a healer, by the way. Stay around me.
I'm here for you.
Stay together, guys. Stay together. Stay together.
The deed is done. Oh, that revive. 1 proc down. Oh, Nomad. Oh, you're dead as hell. Oh, another Nomad. What the fuck? All these Nomads. Through this box.
Marcelo. I got you, bro.
Nice.
Stay together. Stay together. I got you with the medic.
Ooh, heals, blind fire. Rockin'. Oh, eat this blind fire, buddy.
You got 10 kills left.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got 1.
Grab that heal, Marcelo. Grab that heal. BMP there. Box BMP.
I don't know what that guy's doing, but he's not helping. cover. Here I
It's
go.
20 these guys. It's 20 these guys.
Yeah, I like the smart cover though.
So do I. I'm a big fan.
Hey, why not, dude? Some old school shit.
Tackling.
You're wiping the floor with them.
I think they're not here anymore.
5 minutes until victory.
Holy shit, he rage quitted.
Yep. That's it.
That's the win.
Wow, we 20 these guys, dude. Feels bad. Yo, stay in the team. Stay.
I'm sticking around. Not like I did all that much, but I was a little too invested in testing the shield there. Should have been using my LMGs a little bit more, using the cover to cover. Stay up on the fight. I'll do that this next round. I'm surprised it didn't partner with me again. Here, you know what? Let's take this moment. Do what we should have done a minute ago. One moment, people. Once you see the coffee cup back, I am back. Here we go. Back in it to win it. If you guys have any questions too about build methodology, what I'm doing here with this Lone Star, the ideas behind it, I do have that build video up. The I don't know if it's public actually. The playlist. There will be a playlist of all of my builds pretty soon, because I'm slowly but surely making a series of my loadouts, which I'm calling my uploadout series. It'll be one playlist They're supposed to be like 5 to 10 minute long videos, and at the end of the video is a playlist that shows you the gear set in action. So if you need an idea of how to operate it, you know, or it gives you ideas of some of the highlights of things you can expect to see, what's capable of. That's what I'm hoping to show you, because I don't have a editing software. That's about all I can hope to do for you, is to create a highlight of me describing the build, you know, like your standard issue build video, but then having a playlist of highlights at the end instead of editing together a bunch of stuff. Like, let YouTube do all that stuff. You know, if you need to see the thing in action, you know, you can do it by watching the playlist. But if you just want to see the build, that's what the upload out's for. And then additionally, I have these really long build videos. I mean, excruciatingly long. Like, they're like an hour. Where it's I spend an hour on YouTube. These are YouTube exclusive videos, streams even, live streams on YouTube, where I sit there and I go through an entire build, start to finish, with everyone in the room, in the chat. We talk about builds, we talk about the division, whatever, but we talk mechanics. I go step by step through this thought process, kind of like what I did, a little bit like what I did earlier for this. I was telling you why the ballistic shield was a dumb idea for this. I mean, the assault shield over the pulse shield. There's a reason why we went with the pulse shield, and if you were watching, you got the whole spiel on why. And I went through it. I even ran the numbers. I pulled out the electronics. I did it. It all made sense to go with what we're doing now. But that's what the Dream Workshop's for. Dream Workshop is an hour of build video. And then I take it into the Dark Zone or into this, and we play around with it. We tweak it. So it ends up being like a 2, 3, 4 hour video sometimes. No edits, no anything, just mechanics and gameplay of a prototype. So it's really brutal if you're just looking for like a thing that works. I want a thing that works. But if you're into, like, you know, I like to see people experiment and try mechanics on the fly, you know, that's come hang out during one of our Dream Workshops and shout ideas at my face. I will attempt them. I mean, I've done Lone Star Valkyria because it made sense to me, right? Because Valkyria, it sucks when you're reloading because you're losing stacks every time you reload, and then you have to switch to another gun. So you skip all that shit, right, with the Lone Star, but you do it with the 4-piece because you don't need the 5-piece bonus, because the 5-piece bonus is for LMGs and shotguns. And Berserk would be nice, but you're kind of wasting a whole slot for the other thing. So really, you open yourself up to 2 other options there. But we'll talk more about stuff like that later, if that's stuff you're into. But that's the type of thing we get into, is like mechanics, options, stuff you can try, stuff you can change about my builds, your builds. Like, the thing is, like, my builds, I don't necessarily recommend you run them as is. Like, I recommend you make the changes to make them work for you. You know what I mean? Like, this shield shit, like, nobody runs this shield, right? I'm the only one out here running this ballistic shield nonsense. Like, I don't expect you guys to like it, or want it, or need it, or whatever.
We've taken the lead.
It's fine. It's cool if you try it for me. If you want to be cool and, like, you know, like, I liked the way you ran it. And, know, I was inspired and you gave it a shot, but like I almost guarantee it's not hardly anybody's cup of tea. Like it doesn't. Oh my god. Did I really survive that? These guys are terrible. That's faux shield. Faux shield, you run around, you keep it alive. That's why I was saying it might make more sense to have more stamina.
You've got 3 kills remaining.
Let me revive this guy for some points. Dude, I did not land those hits at all. Oh my god. Aim, buddy. There you go. Oh my god. I'm playing like ass. Ass, 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 ass. At least not as much ass as my opponents right now, so, you know, all works out. Somebody popped a heal. Ooh, let me heal off of you.
You've got 5 kills left.
Yeah, that is not a good sign. When they're running like a a pulse pulse turret, probably not fighting at the highest levels here. Yeah, I think we're good here. Yeah, we can call this.
You're kicking rogue ass. You're the winner.
That was not a great show of what this was either. Like, I don't feel like all these games are just like such butt. Like, I'm not. Vip's over there with like teams that are way worse than mine, and it's just making everything like really lopsided and dumb. It's hard. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it one more go. And if we can't get like an even matchup at least, or if I can't get my ass stomped out, like I need to lose, or I need to get a decent game. I want one of those two outcomes. I don't want to be stuck on the easy mode team. You know what I mean? I really want to have this tested. It's not how I like things. I want it to be legit. Thinking about shrinking those things too a little bit more on the side. You think the chat blocker and the video camera and the top and bottom, the camera and the chat block on the bottom, you think those should be a little smaller? If I shrunk them, I could put them on both sides, you know what I mean? I could have like a, one of them could be for like subscribes and follows and stuff, and then the other one could be for the actual chat. So right now the chat looks like this. Kind of looks like butt. Not overly fond of it. That's the chat as is, right? Like, I could shrink that down. Make it a little slimmer. And use this, and like use this frame as a reference, right? Use this PvP frame. So I could use the right and left sides. I think that right side's really thin though. Like unreasonably thin. I don't know why. They're like, yeah, let's skew this shit way right. Like turn it. It's 'cause they want, you know, I see it. I see what they were doing. I see the art direction and like whatever they were doing. They're like, yeah, let's make it 3D. It's kind of tilted. So like the right side pops out at them. Left side's kind of back a bit. But all it does is it makes it so like the right side is tight, the left side's all loose and shit. Like I can't. Do you understand my frustration? So what I could do is I could put the chat on the left, right? Since that's the fat side. Yeah, boy, yeah. And then I can put on the right side, I can put like the subs and the hosts and the cheers and the whatevers. That can be all that. Any sort of mechanism thing that can run down the right side. I think that would be reasonable. Be awfully thin though. Be awfully thin. Tempted to try and run Streamlabs again, but goddamn, every time I watch Ops run it, like his shit crashes. Like I'm super comfortable right now with OBS, right? OBS, smooth, baby's butt. But when I ran Streamlabs, it's like it was cool. I set up these nice screens and scenes. I had sounds and colors and text and stuff. It was fun. I was stoked. And then the shit would just fucking crash left and fucking right. It was awful. So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I need to hold off on all the fancy stuff until maybe I upgrade. You know, I'm a little ways off from going from my my 5 to the 7 on the processor. And when I do that, I gotta replace all the RAM because it goes from the 1 to the 2. But it, you know, it could be nice. My name is Jib. Let's get this game. Get this last one in here. I want to fight Patriot 1. I want to give him the biz. Smokes was out in the streets before, so was Sergeant Fury. I want to get at these dudes. Yeah, that's what that looks like. I guess I should take that down now that it's done being ugly. But, you know, that's what I'm sitting at right now is I'm trying to figure out how to make it look better, how to make it play a little bit better. I was thinking using that, that image there. Pretty long image. Right here. Here's what I would do. Let me, duplicate. Oh, I didn't cover the chat window. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, maybe. I cannot get this game to go. I may just back the fuck out. Done with this shit. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna back out. Let's back this shit out. Beep 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 that shit up. I mean, I enjoyed having some time to edit my screen a little bit, but it's not what it's here for. Alright.
You are now entering a safe area.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah. So...
Incoming supply drops
I'm just gonna
detected.
look.
Calibrating landing zones.
Tidbit. Okay. Let's see. They bring you over to what I was just doing. Oh my god, there's shit every... Yeah, so like, I was thinking, that's gonna be over there somewhere. So like, it'd be like this somehow? Probably? Like that? Right? Something like that. Kinda like that. So like chat would be on one side. And yeah. Probably put it over here. You get the idea. So I would have chat on one side, and then the other side I would have the like subscriptions. I would have hosts. I'd have all that stuff. Like I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. But then I would, you know, I'd end up having to shrink down everything quite a bit. You know, it'd have to be like, like really have to like thin it out, right? Yeah, you can't really so it'd probably look a little more like this. Yeah. So cuz you can't really you don't want to block too much of the screen. I don't even like blocking the left side, but like I think that's why a lot of people go with those top and bottom whatnots. But I gotta get Streamlabs to do all that nonsense, so... Yeah, no, it is what it is. I think, I think we'll fix all that stuff later. I'll stick with what I got now. I like having everything on the right. It's out of the way. You know, my character spends most of the time on the left side of the screen. All the loose space tends to be on the right. Doesn't obstruct too much. So that's how I feel about it. If you guys have any way that you like to look at streams, I guess you can always leave a comment or whatever. I know Streamlabs is probably the way to go, but until I upgrade, this is what I'm gonna do. Anywho, man, I couldn't get a damn single one game that didn't involve us just absolutely rolling the other team. It really did not demonstrate anything. What a crapshoot. Like, I'm supposed to be happy about winning, but that's not, you're not technically winning, right? all you're doing is you're rolling some dudes that are probably new to skirmish and not like. If you play skirmish, you should be on a squad or duo at least. You know, there's gotta be some teamwork involved. And the problem is all these people play skirmish solo still, and it dilutes the player base there. Gives people the wrong idea of what's going on, and then as soon as they run into a group like, Bullet King and Queen and Whippet Grandma or whatever, like a group that plays all the time together and is really coherent and cohesive and plays together constantly. Like, it's just. They're like, oh, they're cheating, oh, they're this or that. And it's like, dude, no, that's just a team that does teamwork. It's like, you gotta do the team stuff. You gotta be a team player. The only way to do that is to build a squad. So, the next game is gonna be based on clans. So I don't see why people aren't now, in this very moment, taking the time to build up their clans, build up their friend lists, to start making buddies. You gotta start patching those holes and making new acquaintances. You're gonna have trouble. You are gonna have trouble if you cannot figure out how to use your damn microphone or your damn keyboard or what have you and communicate. Buddy, it's like, it's not that hard. I spend a majority of my time just fucking with people, right? But that's half the game, right? It's not.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
The microphone
Warning.
communication
You are now leaving the safe area.
is not just amongst your team, but with other players outside of it. Like, it's a big, huge part of this game. There's a reason that VoIP is a proxy chat in the Dark Zone. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fundamental game mechanic, and it was important enough for them to put it in the game and not have it as just like, oh, you have, you can run Discord or Skype or whatever, or TeamSpeak if you played the RPGs back in the day. Like, whatever. Like, there's the fact that they made VoIP, voice, a mechanic in this game means that you need to talk to people. You need to. You have to. And with the next game being about clans, raids, and I imagine PvP is going to get a tad bit more complicated if the PvE is. Perhaps you should invest some time in learning how to communicate with your peers. I literally spent the past day and a half arguing with someone, like saying some really not great stuff to each other, primarily on their side. They said some very unkind things to me, and the thing is, by the end of today, we were legitimately just swapping mechanics and stuff on a YouTube chat forum, right? Like, that's in the video comment section. So, like, if you can figure out how to bridge gaps between, people who even dislike you, like, that's an immense skill. That's gonna be very, very strong in the next game. Like, negotiations, being able to work with people even if you don't necessarily agree with them all the time. Like, isn't that the quintessential thing about the Dark Zone? Or at least it was. Like, there's a supply drop. There's, you know, less than 4 of you around. Instead of shooting each other's heads off and, you know, possibly losing it for everybody, why don't you guys just, you know, form one hodgepodge group for a moment and run around and collect all the supply drops? Because in that moment, all of you have a like interest because clearly all of you showed up at the supply drop. You know, it's a shared interest that makes you teammates when you otherwise were competing, right? Dark Zone. It's a Dark Zone mechanic. You know, when you go to extract, that's when you can compete again, right? You can drop group, shoot them in the back, take their stuff, whatever. But in that moment, you can choose to work together instead of compete. That's the thing, is people always choose, for one reason or another, to shoot each other. There's no reason for it. Cooperation is so much easier. So much more efficient. Well, I'm feeling better about this build already. I got this guy for... This is the prepared gun again, right? But this one's my proximity damage. So we're going to try and keep this rolling for another 5 minutes, then call it a day, huh? We'll be done. But, oh yeah, we're on our solo, on our lonesome. Put this on. Good, good, good. And then combat medic can go. I'll take this. It's all good.
Love killing pigs.
I just, you know, I guess I find myself commenting on this sort of thing a little often. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about stuff like that at this point. Grandstanding and being like, no, this is the Dark Zone. This is what it should be. I know what it is now. It's a territory control game. People competing for clout. Manhunts.
Warning, a nearby agent has gone rogue.
Are they dueling over there? Are you guys dueling, or what you doing? Oh, are you shooting me? I don't know. What are you doing? I'm just kind of running around the truck because I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do. What are you trying to do? What is this? What are we doing here? I defeated him with my superior tactics of running around the garbage truck. How did you like that, you vicious, uncouth rogue? I showed him what for. Oh, fuck. Yes. It's time to say goodbye. Yo, can you guys add me to your team, or can I join, you know? What are you guys doing? Hello? be careful. There's a boss nearby. Don't show no mercy.
You can't hide from us.
Jump it. Hell yeah.
Area secure. Warning. An agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Yeah. 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 Hey guys, how's it going? Hanging out, being
Halt.
buds.
Who goes there?
It is I, P2H. How are you, Netjack?
Would you like to be...
I gotta go hang out with them. Here I go! Ah! Let's move in a little bit close.
Keep your head on a swivel. I've detected a manhunt in your vicinity.
Jump it. Oh, the turret. It was well placed. I should have shot the turret when I saw it go over. Oh, that's the wrong room. And we'll call it quits after we get through this manhunt. I appreciate everybody who came to hang out. James, Syndictive, I appreciate you participating in the chat. And those who were lurking the whole time, I appreciate you too.
Hold on, I have to...
need to step back. I'm not doing a good job here. No crowd control. Maybe it is really... I have to have crowd control. Like, have to. Maybe I should run the Seeker Mine Airburst? That might make more sense. I blew it. I had the wrong gun out and everything. Should have had the other one out. Ah.
This is the shit you need.
Let me go out the front door. Gotta make this work. That jack is a weak one. What? Oh, there was a fourth somewhere and he turned it in. No! Where did he go?
Yep.
I didn't even know he existed.
Christmas, son. We'll go rogue again just for you.
My shield still isn't working. Damn.
There's that other dude's shield. What specs you running on it?
Well, it's a Lone Star, so it's not going to be anywhere near a D3 shield.
That's hilarious.
Well, you're not supposed to see him anymore because they did a PvP nerf to it, so they're impossible to run now. Sad day for Lone Star shields.
Warning. You've disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
Nice. Never even got to pop my shield.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Oh no, you did it! You won already! I'm dead. I give up. I downed them. And that's what the advantage is of having teammates. And you see that guy was a D3 and I burned him before he could even get his shield out. It's a lot of damage. I mean, so this is really restricted to team play. It sucks.
No longer active.
Used to do so much more with this build. And I am missing shotgun damage, right? I could roll shotgun damage. really can't, like, pulse for anything but headshots. See, the other thing, too, is, like, I'm downing people without even, like, decent pulse. You're just so dependent now. It's good. It's good that you're dependent on people. I like that.
What are you waiting for?
Now entering a safe area.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting here. I don't know what I should expect. Should I lower my health a little bit and take that 8% damage?
Warning. Now we're exiting the
It's
safe
not really
area.
worth it. It doesn't add as much. It's not like I'm critting. Yeah, I could take the crit hit damage off and add the crit hit chance back in. That might make more sense. Take the health off the knee pads.
Rogue agent down.
It's a firepower nomad.
Warning. A nearby agent has gone rogue.
Whoops. That was a mistake. Had my berserk procced on him. I just feel like maybe the shield's restricted to like NPCs? If that's the case, that's really like not good. A competent ain't that great. It's not doing it for me. I'd rather just have, you know, get my signature back. I don't know, man. Feels underwhelming, but I mean, I think what I'm doing is I'm comparing it to how it used to be, and it's just, you can't do that to yourself, right? Especially old builds that got nerfed. Like Striker, you're never gonna be Striker again. Quit pretending. You know, quit comparing yourself to OG Striker. It's not fair. OG Striker is OG Striker. Go play PvE if you want to feel that shit again. Like, I don't get that anymore. I have to do the same shit if I want it too. Because I got a PvP modifier on all my shit. If I want to feel the same awesome shield shit that I used to with my Lone Star Boom 2, I have to go play PvE. And I don't, that's not what I did it for. I played PvP, and even then they still nerfed the shit out of it. They changed the way the health stacked. You don't have a shield for shit in there anymore. So, you know, things are different now, that's all. Alright, let me get out of here. You know what, it's time to go. I have been... Nah, let's wait. Let's get to the checkpoint first. I want to have the music. I want to have the music on the outro. Let's end on a rant. Huh? Listen to me. Hear me now. Bug one. Scene. Look, see, the issue is a lot of people are looking for builds. They keep reaching for things that are still meta, right? They're playing Banshee, they're playing Alpha Bridge, they're playing Predator's Mark, Nomad, they're playing D3. You know why those 5 in particular are very popular right now, besides being a lot of them stamina based? It is because all of them can accommodate House, all of them can accommodate lightweight M4. That's basically what it is. The arsenal right now of most players is restricted to 2 guns, which is fucking atrocious. We have so many other guns in this game that are viable, that are good, and they're good on different builds other than what people have been running House and lightweight M4 on, which has been Striker. So please, 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 please try some different shit out. Warlord's sick on tanks. Midas is also cool on tanks. Support builds and shit. Like, we got options. Like, I definitely, maybe you didn't, maybe you did. You saw Wizzy's videos with the snipers. That's cool, but we also have the other video with the Wonder Wall, where it's damage mitigation. I think that stuff's cool. A fire crest is cool there, because then you can shoot whatever the fire turret's shooting at. Helps guide the team without having to tell you who to shoot at. You know, just stuff like that. Let's just do the stuff. Let's be about the team. Let's do it. Let's be here. Let's be one unit and smack somebody. I like it. I want to be about it. I have been P2H, DZ Denizen. You have been a schmuck. You have to lie, cheat, and steal, because somebody has to win, and it should be you. I will be on tomorrow. I will be on the next day. I will spend some time each day doing upload outs. I want to do that this weekend. So, Deadeye, I want to redo, do it correctly. And I also want to do the final measure. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get it done. That's about it, really. Right? I think that's it. I want to thank the new subs. I want to thank Wizzy for shouting me out. I appreciate everyone who's been supporting me so far, and I want to thank everyone who supports me in the future. And I hope I can make some stuff that you like. P2H. Out.